Hi folks, I'm AyeforScotland, and today we are going to be preparing for the future climate disaster that we'll all face, as well as the sequel to Frostpunk, Frostpunk 2, which is coming out very shortly. So I wanted to give the main campaign and a couple of the scenarios a final run through before I jump onto the sequel. So today we're going to be playing A New Home, which is the kind of base campaign for the game. And then I'll probably do separate videos for the different scenarios. I don't know how long, I can't really remember how long it takes to to complete the main story, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, we will be selecting a scenario. I actually just reinstalled it and I think it purged my saves, so we don't have some of the scenarios unlocked anyway. But we'll jump into A New Home. We're going to customize the scenario and just check. We are going to play on medium, and I just... The extreme stuff is, I've kind of done my masochism streak. I just want to kind of enjoy myself here. I'm also not going to bother with survivor mode because it's intense as fuck. So I am going to hit start. I mean, the game's hard enough on fucking medium. It took me a while to get my head around it the first time. But yeah, well, for those of you who've never played Frostpunk or seen Frostpunk, the world's fucked. Just completely goosed. Everything's cold and like, yeah, it's ruined. Ladybugs are freezing to death. That's when you know it's bad. And London gets pretty much destroyed. So we play as the survivors that I think escape to the north for some reason. I don't know why they go north. But they go north and they find a generator, and that generator helps keep them slightly warmer than the rest of it. So, yeah, people in London leave. I mean, one thing about Frostpunk that is quite nice is there's like quite a strong thread of hope through it, even though it's bleak as shit.
We decided to leave our homes and head north.
So we'll probably end up in Scotland.
We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us.
The music in this is also just outstanding. I don't think it's something that I would like listen to on a playlist as I'm like walking around a park or something like that. But it absolutely captures this game so well.
We paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come.
Let's go. So that's the generator. And that's the generator igniting. Right, so this is, I think it's a real-time strategy game. I know that you can pause it, but like, does that make it not real-time? I don't know. Anyway, A New Home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. I mean, if it's crossed the sea, then I suppose it's maybe a bit further north than that. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now. The world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. And we begin right away with this. So, first things first. We have to fight the cold, but we're going to do a couple of things. I'm going to pause the game. One of the very first things that I always do is make children work. That's right, the world's over, folks. The children need to work. The children yearn for the mines. Well, they're not going to be mining just yet, but we've got the steel wreckage. We're going to send children to go and pick their way through the steel wreckage. We've got workers, we're going to make them pick up the wood, and there's more steel wreckage there. We need wood. Wood is the priority at the moment, so I'm going to send people out for that. We will get that going And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build workshops, and we're going to build 2 of them, I think. So we're out of wood at the moment, but hopefully these will get built. I'm going to jump on to 3 times speed, and hopefully things do okay. Obviously people are a little bit pissy that the children are going to have to work, but to be fair, tough shit. We've got stuff to do. First things first, we're going to get faster gathering. We need to employ engineers, but we'll just use the engineers that we've got, and we will get faster gathering. We want to be able to acquire things faster, funnily enough. So we'll do that. Obviously you can see the wood begin to kind of soar up. We're doing a pretty good job on that side. I am going to build a medical post. And I'm going to build it here next to our workshops. And on the other side of that, I am going to build a cookhouse. And hopefully, so you can see there that we've not got anywhere for our people to live. And yeah, I remember they asked us for that. So what we'll do is we'll provide shelter for everyone. And we've got, I don't know how long we've got 2 days to do that, which is fine because we'll do that just now. I like to use the inner circle for all of the tents in the first instance. So we've got a full complete circle around the generator, because the way the generator works is kind of radial, I suppose. So you've got that initial section which will be the warmest, and then it kind of phases out. We've got stuff happening here. The heating is off. I know that. You don't need to tell me. A family has been torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Sure, we'll get to that. We've also got the wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. So that's cool. Yeah, we'll get that kind of sorted. So we'll make sure that all that is built. Shelter promise has been fulfilled, therefore hope rises. And we need hope. I think that gives us modifiers down the line, but I don't think they're super important just yet. Another thing that we're gonna do is build a hunter's hut, and we are, in fact no, first of all, we do have 81 wood. We're gonna build a gathering post. Now, on the gathering post side of things, we kind of want to... What is that? Is that just coal? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll put a gathering post out here, and directly next to it we will put a hunter's hut. And that means when we build a road, we are not spending a whole bunch of wood that we don't necessarily need. Hopefully these guys will just go and do it. And I'm not turning the generator on just yet because it's only minus 20 degrees Celsius. So it shouldn't be too bad, he says. Now folk get back to work, and we've got another law that we can sign. We're gonna take... There's a whole bunch we can take, obviously. I'm going to take emergency shift, not because I tend to use emergency shift all that much. I tend to push forward for extended shift, which is better. I always find that people get ill and start to die and all sorts of stupid shit. So we'll take some engineers off of this and we'll plug them into there. We want people to start being treated for their illness, otherwise it's going to be a fucking bastard, really. Faster gathering's been researched, that's good. Next up, we are going to choose a beacon. I want to be sending out scout teams, because that's one of the kind of main ways we get more citizens, more workers. You get the idea. There's another steel wreckage we've just got. We'll send the children. In fact, hold on a little minute. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send those children to the gathering post, and I'm going to send the other children to the cookhouse. So that's good. We'll get them kind of working. They'll like the gathering post keeps them warmer for a little bit longer. You can see there that the wood crates have been depleted. We're gonna get some workers to go and get food now, and we're gonna assign the rest of them to that wreckage. What's going on here? The heating's still off. Yes, I know. And what I'll be keen to do is I want to get engineers on the second thing as soon as possible. What are you doing? Where did those people just go? It's 4:31 and anyway, we're going to push on to extended shift. Now, extended shift does piss people off, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my workshops on extended shift. We basically need as many people working as possible, so we need as many kind of like technical upgrades as possible as well. So that'll be fine. These guys will go out and do their thing. We are then going to get a beacon. We're going to shove the beacon. We're gonna shove the beacon. I mean, that doesn't need heat or anything, so I can literally just shove up here and hopefully just do a very lazy connection road-wise. Cool, that's fine. Hopefully that will go and get built. We've got more wood crates that have been depleted. We'll probably want to build another gathering post just now to cover off these two. So I'm going to connect that up. Okay. We also have research. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a steam hub because we are going to need them. We're going to need them pretty damn quick actually. Shit. Okay, what's next? Child injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. Yeah, sure. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. Oh, right, well, it's their own fault then. Nah, we'll give them 24 hours off in the hope that, well, hope will rise slightly. Also, I try not to be a horrible bastard. I don't necessarily want to be a horrible bastard. And we've got the engineers now working. We've got 2 sets of engineers, which is great. Hopefully we get the... Yep, we did. We got the steam hub sorted. Onwards to what we're going to grab. We're going to grab hunter's gear, I think. Yeah, we definitely need more stuff. We'll also build a steam hub, which just expands the range of the generator a little bit, which is pretty important. And people now feel good because we have built a beacon. The beacons of Minas Tirith are lit. Whatever our city's called calls for aid. So this allows us to send out scouts to hopefully not die, really. So we can send out groups. I don't think we've got... Do we have it? Oh, we can. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right off the bat. We're going to send it to the Lost Expedition. So... yeah, so obviously it's a time thing there, just above my head. You'll see that's got 10 hours, 37 minutes, so it's a little bit of a wait for them to do anything. And we've got, yeah, ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them, which is nice. I'm also going to turn on steam level 1 because we need to start heating things up. And food is going to be the resource that we desire. People from our convoy with basic resources secure now. We can try and rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon. We're already well down the road of that, which is good. We have... I don't know why we're still giving that child time off. Typical. Now we've got no... We've got no one picking that up. We've got 15 workers on that. We've got 2 gathering posts, which is cool. We should probably build another one to grab that stuff, but anyway, doesn't really matter. So medical post is cool. We're going to get book of laws. In fact, what I'll do actually just now is I'm going to hold back my law because I don't want to go and get something like fighting arena and then all of a sudden really need radical treatment. So I'm just going to leave it until it arises. I think our hope is quite good and our discontent's quite low at the moment, so I'll just try and keep it as is. We've got people who are being looked after in the thing. I think this is... So 5 out of 5 patients, which is okay. Scouts have arrived at the expedition, so we'll go and check them out. And we can escort the survivors to the city. I tend to do this over sending them, because if you send them, they lose their way and they fucking die, and suddenly it's the worst thing in the world. So we will instead escort them back, because we're nice like that. And we'll need to make sure that we have some tents ready for them when they come back. So I'm just going to basically dot them there. That should be enough for just now. We have a protective mother that is refusing to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time. Others might see it as unfair. I think for the hope gain, we might as well do it. So I'll let her off. It just means that we'll need to think more about food. Speaking of food, we do need more food. I'm in a good mind to build another hunter's hut. Also, okay, is that 2 children that are like not doing work right now? It's a bit annoying. Okay. Cool, so we've currently got the hunter's gear that's been increased. It is currently -40, which is not good. And we've got our first wave of people, our like survivors from our convoy. They've arrived at the city, so that should be fine. Hopefully they've got homes. People from our convoy, reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. So we need to look for others. We'll send out that scout group again. This time we will go to the crash site. So that takes 20 hours to arrive. We've got the hunter's gear nearly there. I think we're going to have to get a sawmill or something. We need something for fucking... we need something for fucking... We need a sawmill. We need to start producing wood quite quickly. Quicker the better, actually. At least we've got no more workers now, so hopefully we'll start to do things. And to be honest, it's probably a smart decision to grab some more food at the moment. I'm going to set up a sawmill. I'll chuck it here. That seems to give us a fairly decent radius on the wood that's there. And I'll just connect this up. There we go. We've got another thing that we can build. I think we should probably get the drawn boards and start to unlock the next tier of upgrades, which is quite good. People are beginning to get a little bit hungry, which is not great. I'm going to assign 15 workers to that hunter, so hopefully we'll be getting enough raw food in. And then from this side, we'll get another child working there. We are very low on food, which isn't great. We'll also think about... We'll need to think about getting another medical post, just so we've got enough to house people. It looks like the crash site has raw food and wood. We will take those resources, that's good. We will also go to... Yeah, let's send them to the sturdy shelter and then they can come back. We do need another group. We need to actually research more scouts, which I think's after the drawing board. So we'll need to figure that out. Hopefully it's now work time. We'll get this extended because we'll need people working on that. We'll build another medical post, so we need to build that here, I think. Because we definitely need more people. Double rations for kids. Can I keep pace with that? I don't think we can afford that. I would love to, but it's like, I'm sorry, but we need the adults to be able to work as well. Okay, so there's now more people who are able to be cured, which is handy. Next up we will, there's hot houses which grow food. There's bunk houses which we'll need at some point. More scouts I'm actually going to grab because we want to explore as much of the surrounding area as possible. What is happening here? So the storage is near capacity, which is actually quite good. That's fine. Got 10 people who are being treated, which is good. The time limit on that's a little bit long, which is a bit annoying, but... Okay, so we've got sturdy shelter, wood, food rations, and steam cores. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door to all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in two directions. London 1,934 miles and home 27 miles. Okay, so we'll take the stuff there. We will return, however, to our city because we want to drop off the resources that we very desperately need at the moment. I need more researchers. Literally, the more researchers, the better. We want to be able to research things as fast as we can. And the nice thing is, it got slightly warmer. So it's minus 30 now instead of minus 40, which is good. We'll see how we go there. We got more scouts, that's great. Let's think about what's next. Wall drill's good, steelworks is also good. I think we're going to need steelworks. But at the same time, wall drills are very good. Let's go steelworks for now. We'll get steelworks researched really quickly. Assign that child there. Working there. There's 1,000. Okay, there's tons of wood that's available. We'll get, because we've got more scouts, we'll start to send that out. We'll send them out to the observatory. Cool. Excellent. I think we're doing okay. At the moment. Probably spoke too soon, but I think we're doing okay. Scouts have arrived with food, wood, rations, and a steam core. That's excellent. We'll get them sent out again immediately. We'll go to the steel bridge. Because that's the only place that they can go. So we'll do that. Our wood is full, which is, again, pretty decent. Yeah, we're in a position actually where we need to research more. So that's that done. What else are we going for? Probably a resource depot upgrade, just so we can actually store more stuff, and we'll need to store a lot down the line. Steelworks we will build. So we'll just build the one just now. We'll connect that up with the road, which is cool. Because yeah, we've only got 40 steel and that's pretty shit, so we'll definitely need more. We have people being treated. They seem to be going through it at an alright pace. Don't think there's anyone absolutely freezing their nut off just yet. Workers, we'll get them on the steel mill. We've got scouts that are at the observatory and they have found survivors, which is cool. We're gonna escort the survivors to the city. And this is where we need to maybe think about the range of our tower. Because as you can see, it's only doing those initial tents, and then the energy is feeding the other kind of steam hubs. that we need to fix. So we could extend it with steam hubs, but we can also extend the range. Obviously people are getting sick, so that's because of the just it getting chillier. Who would have thought? So we've got what we'll do actually is we'll get all of our workshops working at that. Raises discontent a little bit, but again, rather that than not that. Okay, so could get bunkhouses actually. Might be the thing to do. Might be the thing to do. Let's do that. And these guys are waiting. We'll send them to the gloomy cave. Off you go. Obviously we've got some homeless folk as well, which isn't great. We'll just put them there for just now. Well, we'll have them building tents and stuff. We should... Did we... We did upgrade the resource depot there, didn't we? Sorry, I'm sure we did. Be able to store 50% more. Have we already filled that? Because if so, Jesus, okay. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll also do the medical posts upgrade, because that will be very fucking useful. We need people being cured faster. We also maybe need to think about more ways to feed people. So we'll do that quickly. And then we'll bunkhouse. Cool. Cool, so we've got... I mean, it says people are hungry, but really what they're saying is, like, they haven't actually eaten anything, which isn't really the same. It's like, you know, if you've got a fully stocked fridge and you're hungry, it's not that you've got no food, you're not starving to death. Right, so we have options here. We have the ability to find, well, we found a functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. I think we dismantle it here because it gives us 2 steam cores, and the 2 steam cores are going to be needed to build like other important factories, like the coal mines, like the more advanced steel mills, and like the wall drills that give us more wood. So I'm going to dismantle it. I know F in chat for the automaton. We'll probably end up building our own later on. In the meantime, we will go to the large convoy. And I need to figure out what I'm doing here. So yeah, people are fine. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. So Winterhome's probably struggling a bit here. Okay, we're going through night time. It's fine. There's not tons to do. Once we get that medical post upgrade, hopefully we'll be a little bit better. Obviously, we're dealing with quite a lot of people who are falling sick. We probably need a full-on medical post. I don't know how many engineers we have. We've got 19 engineers available. Jesus. Okay, we need to fucking think about that. We're going to build another workshop for starters. And we're going to connect these up. But to be honest, we should also build another medical place. And to be honest, I'm also going to build another steam hub, because we need to make sure that these have good access to things. So we'll do that just now. Scouts have reached the gloomy cave. So, beset by beasts, we can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. Great. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Well, let's risk attacking the bears. And when our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. Piss. Okay. On the bright side, we managed to save the people in the cave, which means we'll be able to replace the scouts. Obviously a little bit grim, but it happens. I mean, fuck. It definitely happens. Right, we are having a little bit of an issue with steel here, actually. What's going on with steel? We're gonna need to build another steelworks, I think. Yep, so we'll build that there. We'll just connect these up. And then we'll get people working on that because we like urgently need steel. And we'll get more people. Scouts have reached the large convoy. Let's see what they got. Oh, survivors. So we will escort the survivors to the city again. So we're gonna have quite an influx of people, which is making me a little bit nervous. We need to think about the range of our generator. So we'll do that. That gets built. We'll immediately get these workers involved. Keep on building. We'll get some engineers in there. We want, I mean, look how fast that technology tree's going now. We're flying. Cool. Generator range has been updated. I do think it is a drafting machine. So we're going for the next one. Right. Coal piles have been depleted, which is a little bit. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We need the steelworks to really kind of get a fucking bend on. Is what we need. We also probably need another hunter's hut, so I'm just gonna build one. That can be our little cluster of hunter's huts. I know that there's other means of producing food, but I do think the hunter's huts are the way to go in the very first part. We'll establish ourselves a little bit more. Scouts have returned. They've brought steel, they've brought the steam cores, they've also brought engineers and workers, which is great. We're immediately going to get more people onto the food side of things. But we have people who are homeless, which is not good at all. So we'll get them kitted out the best we can. And we will... Let's go there. Oh, come on. Cool. So hopefully people just go and build. Should be more than enough. We've got drafting machines tier 2, which is great. We're gonna choose hunting tactics here because we will be able to reduce the amount of people who work in these. So it's only 10 people that work in the thing. So that would free up 15 workers, which is pretty important. New arrivals, more survivors have reached the city. Oh fuck, right, okay, we need to seriously look at our housing situation. So let's just get these folk all kind of sorted. We also need to think about the wall drills. And this gathering post no longer needs to exist, so we will scrap it. We've got, oh, what's this going on here? Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extending shifts from days on end. We'll have to keep regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. I mean, sure, like, that's fine. I think that automatically toggles it. So we'll just wait until that's kind of good. We'll get this scout going to the weather station. I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, so good progress there. We'll also remove this one. As you can see, we're getting there. Lighter scout sleds would mean scouts move faster. That's pretty good. I'm kind of in... Yeah, I'm in mind to do that. I'm also going to hire more scouts. There's nowhere to go at the moment, but I'll just keep them on standby. And we have... How are we on the housing situation? Oh, not enough wood. Fuck. Always the case. Feed more with less. Our food supplies are running low. I think we're going to have to. We're going to go... I mean, this is the thing. So I don't really want to feed people sawdust, right? Because that's bogging. You can't really say no to a hearty bowl of soup. It's not a bad thing. So I'll go with soup. Because that produces more from less. Or, yeah. So we're good on that front. We have technically managed to feed folk. Now, where we're in a little bit of bother is the resources side of things. Now, we've got 952 wood available to build stuff, but we also want... Okay, so we need coal. Coal is the next issue. So what I'll do is we need to research coal thumpers. We need to... Let's just think about this. So we'll do that. Okay, these guys will build that. We'll put the children in. They'll start to gather. There's so many workers, so we need to basically find things for those workers to do. That is done by... Hopefully we get these sleds done. Temperature's falling, which isn't great either. Oh no. I think we need to survive for a day or two. Okay, so that's been researched. We're now going to go into... It has got to be the wall drill. Yeah, it's got to be the wall drill, and then it's got to be the coal... Nah, it's going to be the coal thumper first. Just so it's there. Let's go. Okay, that's there. And wall drill, let's do it. We will get the coal thumper. Coal thumper will be here. And we will then have a look at the laws. Nah, I think we're good on the law front at the moment. We could make children do all jobs, but it's not really a requirement at the moment. We need the coal. And I mean, we've got some coal that'll be produced, which is fine. Right, we'll get workers in there. Don't use extended shift for 3 days. Fuck. Okay. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. We're doing okay. There's nowhere for our guys to go. It's that weather station. We've got 2 hours left of fucking... Ah, Christ. Okay. We'll get a lot of people sick in the next wee second. We need people working fucking overtime on that. No, I broke the promise. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Arsehole. Right. We found scientists' note. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observation ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. I imagine it's probably fucked. Right, we'll send them there. We'll also send these guys there. Obviously my discontent jumped up a little bit there, which is a bit shit, but... Ah, fuck, what now? The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly, "I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks." Great. Things are all going perfectly here. I need that goddamn wall drill. Generator's now shutting down as well because we don't have any coal. We've got wall drills though. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. And we've used the first steam core, so we've just used that first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so we need to use scouts to find them. Right, so we, of course, urgently need coal here. Now that's 56 coals per hour that produces. I don't know if that goes straight to us or not. Right, we need to turn this on, and we can obviously look at this, so we'll do that. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with the scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair, the following squabbles, riots and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead, there's no hope. Cheery. So, not the best start, I think, for them. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this group around. We're going to go to the American camp. So we're alone. So hope is plummeting pretty fast, and folk are going to riot and complain, which isn't great. Coming here was a fool's errand. We should go back. This place is a deadly trap. We need to get out of here. Don't panic. We aren't dead yet. We have to learn from the mistakes. How are we supposed to survive if they didn't? Hope has absolutely reduced to nothing. Discontent is much higher now than hope is. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is beginning to set in. We must give them purpose. Now, this is where we have a choice. We have a choice between order and discipline. In other words, kind of... Well, we basically have two levels of fascism here. We can go the law and order route, or we can go the spiritual and faith route. I'm sure people have their preferences. I think I'm leaning towards the law and order side of it. There's ways that you can play this game without going full on. Like, you can go to the nth degree and have like people getting like abused in the street by like a secret police state, or you can have them like, you know, there's a weird cult. I think you can kind of walk the line. So I think I'm gonna go with order and discipline. And with that we've got purpose. So we're going to set up a neighbourhood watch, which increases hope. We'll have to build 2 watchtowers, which is fine. So we'll do that. And big thing here is obviously coal. We need a lot more coal very quickly. I'm almost inclined to get another coal thumper, just because that is like the biggest priority at the moment. So we'll do that. We don't have a coal mine, but it's kind of deliberate. I think there's a quite good coal thumper strat to it, so we'll try that. And what have we got? The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of people are still so scared that they want to flee the city in 15 days. They've come to try and change your mind. You say order will save us nonsense. What are we going to ordinarily decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. So things are all falling to shit. Your people are divided. Some of them are scared. They plan to leave for London in 15 days. They'll try and convince others to join them. Basically, if we cannot deliver, as in make people remotely happier within that time scale, we're gonna be in trouble. You can see here that we absolutely fly through coal. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to need to be quite tactical here. We're going to get heaters involved. We want workplaces to be warm. We want as many people to not be sick. Generators shutting down, which is shit. We've got freshwater springs, degenerated but alive. We're going to escort the survivors to the city, which again we're kind of struggling with a little bit here. It's fine. We'll keep going. The day is about to get a little bit warmer, so hopefully we'll be able to stock up enough on the thumper side. I'm really hoping so. But obviously, the colder people are, the fucking more sick people get, which is not good at all. And as you can see, people are joining the Londoners. We've got 34 people, which is not good. So the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbours to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our immediate survival. Not good. Storage limit reach. Ah, shit. Hold on. We need to set up gathering posts beside the... Oh, I'm a fucking arsehole. Right. So I've not actually been producing, but I've not been gathering. Idiot. Right. Go there. Go there. We'll get workers in there. We need basically as much coal as possible. We're going to turn this on immediately because we need it. And discontent has plummeted because we've actually turned it on. Heaters have also been researched. We basically need coal. Like, that is absolutely vital now. We also maybe want to think about food and shelter, cookhouse insulation, maybe infirmaries. Infirmaries are very useful. Flying hunters are also useful. Let me think. Could do steam coal thumpers. That might be another route that we want to go down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's solve the coal problem, because by God, we've got a coal problem. On the food side, I think we're doing okay. Steel is full. Scouts have arrived at the American camp. We'll explore it. Starved Americans. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. It's needs must in this world, I'm afraid. There's a temporary settlement that I'm going to tell them to push onwards to. Right. From an order perspective, we are going to build watchtowers. We do need to do that as part of our challenge. So we'll build them. Hopefully that makes people happy. Steam coal thumpers have been researched, which is great. We are going to immediately chuck them on here. We are also going to have a look at what's next. Next we are going to check out... I am inclined to do the infirmary. Do I want to do the infirmary? Or do I do... I think I maybe need to do generator power actually, because we're gonna... It'll drop pretty bad. More sick beds needed. Open a new medical post. We have 3 days to build it. That's fine, we'll do that. That's an easy win for us. Even though we are struggling a little bit when it comes to it. We'll also get... We've got so many engineers. I don't know how we've got like so many. There we go. We've got some hope from staffing them there. Scouts have returned with even more survivors, which is nuts. I'm now going to take those engineers off and replace them with just normal workers. Engineers are kind of priority. What I'll do actually is I'll take some of the workers off the kind of key things and do that. That's cool. I mean, we could easily have another coal thumper thing. Cool, we've solved the healthcare thing. We obviously have another housing issue, so we will look at providing more bunkhouses. So we'll build them here. We'll also look to upgrade some of the existing houses as well. Obviously we're running a little bit short on wood now, but it's worth it, I think. Hopefully we just get enough of those built. We've got scouts waiting here. Scouts will now go back out to that coal mine. Yep, that seems to be okay. Building all these houses. We've got hope rising slightly. We still need more bunkhouses though, Jesus. And we'll need to think about another wall drill, but we'll do that tomorrow. Book of Laws, if we look at purpose, we've got morning gatherings, which we'll do actually, because after introducing this law, morning gatherings will slightly raise hope from time to time, and hope will rise slightly with it. That's genuinely a positive thing, so we'll do that. God, we've introduced morning scrum to the fucking Frostpunk universe. Cool, we've got people there. Temporary settlement, they get wood and steam cores. We will absolutely take that. Next up we have walled colony and fishing village. Let's go with walled colony. God, we're struggling on the fucking food side, aren't we? Okay, not great. What we also need, we need to start doing infirmaries. Ah, shite, okay. Whole pile depleted. I mean, at least we're keeping the generators on, which is good. Okay, we desperately need infirmaries. We do. We need infirmaries like yesterday. Jesus. Okay, infirmaries, let's go. No, what's this? Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighbourhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. They then escorted the child to his mother and gave them a good talking to. Could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchman and neighbour commented. We're lucky to have them. Okay, well done. You did one good thing. Calm down. Right, next up we've got probably more on the food side. We need a lot more food. Okay, we found survivors, right? Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try and bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City with food and fuel running out. We sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to those pure Yankees we buried. We will escort the exiles to the city, bring all that back, so we'll need to be semi-prepared for them. And with that, we need to fucking bust our arse on... fucking arse, right. Hold up, we desperately need this, we need the, infirmaries. We need the infirmaries. We also need a lot more food, Jesus. Okay, so... we'll build an infirmary there. Get folk in there. We'll shove a ton of engineers in. Because what we want to eventually do is wrap up some of the other places. Like, we don't want to have tons of the medical posts. We want to have a couple of key infirmaries, as you would kind of expect. We'll also upgrade the flying hunters. We'll just do that. Okay, that's fine. Get the children involved there. Londoners are gaining more followers, which is rough. What do we have on the purpose side of things? So there's a foreman. There's also guard stations. Guard stations raise hope. They lower the discontent of people. You can use guards to break up protests. I think this is probably going slightly more towards the fascist side of things, but it might be the thing to do. The other option as well is if we looked at adaptation, you get the fighting arena that would reduce discontent. Let's do that, actually.
Hear me. New law in the city.
New law in the city. Come and fight your friends. Yeah, so we'll do that. Hope has risen, discontent falls. We need more people working on the food.
Get moving.
Scouts have reached the coal mine. Scouts have returned to the city with a whole bunch of goods. There's massive issues with the amount of people. Okay, we'll do that. Right, you are now going... Okay, so there's coal there. We will only take the stored coal for just now. And we will send them to Snow Cliff. And we will send these folk to the fishing village. And hopefully flying hunters come very soon. Yep, that's good. Now, key thing here, generator efficiency. We want to burn less coal. And do we need to get like even more... I think we might need to get even more gatherers, because this is like we need as many people gathering as possible. I'm pretty sure there's an upgrade that we should grab for that, because we're only on, I mean, look at the amount of coal we've got. That's fuck all. Like, we're not making a dent, so we need to go. We need to, like, we're barely, like, fighting it. Generator efficiency will help us a smidge there. We are also going to go with... what's going on? What are we doing? Could do charcoal kiln, but that's risky. How are we on steel? We're okay on steel. Outpost depot would be useful. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll get workers there. So we don't have... Fuck. The Londoners prey on discontent, a few are persuaded. Fuck, we are getting our arse handed to us here. We've got 11 days until they leave. Hopefully we can turn it around. We also need to build houses. This is not going particularly well. Got like no food as well. Jesus, because we need to build the fucking hunters hangars. Ugh, Christ. Okay, everyone's housed. The generator's shutting down. It's about to get even... Oh, fucking disaster for Scotland, man. This is not good. Yeah, I know the generator's off. Okay, we'll send watchmen to remove the writing on the wall. Hopefully his hope reduces slightly. From a resource perspective, we need efficient gathering. So we need... Yeah, okay. I've got one person who's straight up starving, which is fucking annoying. Okay. Outpost depot researched. Okay, so... Getting there. Okay. We've got... Sorry folks, 1 second. Door's gone. never quite know how to, like, go and answer the door while recording a video, because it's like, oh shit. Right, okay, so we do need to get a little bit of a bend on here. Our food issue should kind of sort itself. Our coal issue, okay, our coal thing's climbing, which is good. People are starving, that's not good. We could build a hothouse. Do I want to do that though? Nah, I'm gonna go with steam steelworks. Okay, so Snow Cliff, we've got wood, we've got food rations, we get steam cores. The refugee from Winterhome. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler, tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people disgruntled deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. So we found some food rations, which is good. We'll go to the Shrouded Cave. Yeah, hopefully our flying hunters do an okay job. Right, how are we doing? Tech, obviously there's the outpost depot. We're really struggling on the steel front for some reason. Long hours of toil, keep regular shifts everywhere. Okay, we'll do that. Discontent drops massively, that's good. We've got enough, well, we're coming up for another law, which is handy. Outpost depot, we will... There's like a certain area to do that in. We'll just build that down here. Because we'll want to start to do that, because the fishing village gives us certain food, which is really good, we really want that. Steam stuff, we'll just start to upgrade the houses. Gathering insulation post, yeah, we'll do that. But we need a book of laws, adaptation. I'm thinking of going for a public house. I think eventually you can build a brothel. Like, don't go out the way to build brothels, but hey, if it keeps people happy. Okay, we've found a bunch of children. We're going to escort them to the city just to make sure that they're safe. We'll return with all the food as well. Cold homes, yeah, we'll try. Fuck. Okay, we'll go for the lower amount here. We're basically wanting to make it possible to survive this. Okay, coal. We've got 19 hours of coal. We actually do need to think about building a resource depot, but fucking steel, man. It's, you know, we need to really up our steel game. Fishing village, steam cores. We will leave the village intact. There's no point in dismantling the huts because we can technically do that. I am hesitant to go and check out Tesla City just now, just because I know that you can have your scouts killed if you're not careful, which is very annoying. And of course, to build an outpost team, we need more. On the bright side, people aren't hungry, more or less. I mean, we're more or less breaking even on the hope and discontent now. Another act of vandalism. Fuck. We'll send Watchmen to remove it this time. We need to build a public house. Oh, come on. Fuck. Watch members beaten. Great. So now I need to build a fucking thing as well. I was wanting to build a public house. The Londoners are being bastards. Who would have thought? Okay. Work time, we'll do that. You know, they're getting to work building all that shit. We'll get a public house going. So we will plant it, just fucking... Is it like a radius thing, or is it just in general? It is just in general. Cool, we'll plant it here. So that'll be a tick. Once we get that built, that'll be fine. We're also going to send an outpost team. We're going to drop them into the fishing village because we want them to start sending food back. That would help a lot on the food side of things. From a Book of Laws perspective, we are going to have to build a guard station, which is not something I necessarily wanted to do, but needs must, I fucking suppose. So we'll just replace the two towers there. It will increase hope, so it's not all bad. That scout unit has come back. We will now send them to Tesla City, which is fine. We also need to, resource-wise, we need to build resource depots, so we will just plant them here. We need steel. Why is steel being the biggest fucking issue for us at the moment? Okay, hope's rising, discontent's falling. I'll build another steam steelworks. And we need more resource depots. Okay. So we will chase the speaker away. 83 fucking Londoners. Jesus. So, what now? Fighting arena. We'll build another fighting arena, I think. We'll just link that up. Scout unit number 1 have returned safely. They carried a whole bunch of stuff with them. We'll dedicate this one to coal. We'll dedicate this one to wood. And that frees up quite a lot, which is handy. We'll then look at this. We need to do the mechanical calculators soon, but fuck. Right, resources, we'll get the gathering post in. No, we can't, because there's no steel! Ah, fuck a duck, man. Is there any other steel things, actually? Is it just those two? There's only two, the places we can get steel from. Fucking hell, right. Okay, we'll send these guys back out to that frozen grove. These guys are waiting. We'll build an outpost there. So these send shipments of 100 raw food every single day, which is good because we will fucking need that. We also need another bunkhouse for people to live in, which is fine. People support the guards. Sir, people are no longer concerned by the Londoner slogan. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walking the streets in this cold. The slogans, the revenge scroll of cowards, nothing more. That's interesting. So, what, is that going to be them starting to decline? Nope, apparently not. They still get more fucking cunts, man. Honestly. Bastards. A public house, we'll do that. Hope rises, discontent lowers. Ah, Christ. Must work harder. Okay, so Steam Hub. Again, it's the steel. It's always the steel. That gathering post has been pointless for a while. Let's remove it. Okay. How are we doing? We are now, we're going to get mechanical calculators. We need to. And Steam Hub again is 20 steel. Let's go with that. So there's that. Make homes livable. So there's some houses obviously here that are chilly. So we'll build another steam hub. We'll build it here. Hopefully that gets us over the line there. Keep homes warm, so we need to maintain that for a couple of days. Which is tough going, but not impossible. So mechanical calculators, come on. least everyone's well fed. There's people in the public house. That's all good. How are we on the purpose? Is that... What's patrol? Each use will reduce discontent and each use will raise hope. So we'll do patrols with the guards.
Hear me. New law in
And that costs 10 food rations, which I'm kind of okay with. And that massively reduces discontent. Holy shit. Okay. Policing the streets, saw a group of drunk men were disturbing the peace, pushing each other, screaming obscenities and harassing women in the street. Our guards intervened and restrained the drunks. Well, we'll let them sober up, I suppose. Not exactly the nicest thing, but... They've got to fucking... How are people still joining? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm fulfilling all their needs. Everyone's getting healthcare. Everyone's in an okay home. Fucking bastards, honestly. Not use extended shift. I'm being nice. I'm trying to be nice. Right, we'll explore Tesla City. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with a blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. Something went wrong here. There are charred bodies laying in the streets. The stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Do we risk entering the city? Maybe. We've seen a thing or two in our lives. Nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning. Until we figured out how to switch it off, that is. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost here. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Stunning. Okay, that's good news. We've got the ability to create an outpost. We currently don't have the ability to do another expedition. I think there's another... Yeah, there's another spot that we can do. So I'll do that just now. Why can I not build a road there? Okay, we're being weird about the direction. Okay, that's fine. We've got more than enough raw food now, that's great. Mechanical things have been built. Right, what do I need? I need homes. I need homes. So we're gonna select homes and we're gonna start building homes for people. As much as we can. We're once again struggling on the coal side of things. What's this? An angry rant. Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law, the workhouses, that's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet, but it's now too late. I don't want discontent to rise, so I don't mind hope falling a touch. And hope has risen again because I maintained my promise. I don't know how to deal with the whole Londoners thing though. It's like we're doing fucking everything. Right, we could send them to Tesla City, we could send people to the coal mine. I feel like the coal mine's probably the better start here. We need coal, basically. We need resources, we need to be able to put resources down. So we'll build that. Homes have been researched as well. So I'm inclined to start. It's the steel that's the issue. Okay. Okay, more coal. Scouts have reached this dreadnought, so we'll take the wood, we'll take the steel, we'll definitely take the steam core, that's fantastic. We can obviously push on, there's a research station, we'll just do it. We'll try and get that area while we can. Food is obviously another one, we'll need to build more We need to build another resource depot. We'll need to eventually build a large one. These people are building houses. Again, hopefully this will solve some of the discontent side. We'll make sure that we've got enough food rations. I don't know how people are still willing to join the Londoners, though? Like, do I need to build another guard station? I mean, what's the fucking deal? The cooldown's a full day for that. Christ. Infirmary mechanisation, so that would employ less engineers, which is good, but again, not needed. House redesign would be great. Again, we're struggling on the steel front. These guys have found wood. Poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles. Some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the freshwater springs from starving. We'll leave graves intact, but we can cut the trees for wood. Okay, that's fine. And we will journey back. 22 hours to arrive. Let's go. We've also got these guys that have found wood, steel and steam cores. We will take that. And to be honest, I'm going to send them back because we need resources big time. There's also... Okay, in an hour and a bit, these guys will arrive at the coal. What's fucking happened now? Food theft. Okay, send guards to catch them. Let's do that. Guards succeeded. Good. Okay, so they will build that there. Send shipments of 800 coal every day. That's fucking great news. Londoners have still gained more, for fuck's sake! How? I don't get it. What's the fucking deal? It's so like, come on. Christ. Right, I hate to say it, discontent's gonna fucking shoot up because you guys need to start working. I do not understand. Like, even when hope's higher than discontent, this has been a disaster.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
So... Okay, that's good. That's an improvement. You know, from a shelter, you know, cookhouse. I mean, we could do the cookhouse stuff. Hothouse we're not really needing at the moment. Obviously steam wall drill. We could do factories, but no. Steam hub range, maybe. Shit. So there's the mechanization, there's the house redesign. We want people in there. Right, what we'll do is we will get heaters turned on and we will extend that. We need to have a look at what else is there. So there's fucking prison, which I don't really want to do. There's propaganda center, which seems fucking deranged, but okay, discontent will rise. Nah, I'm not doing that. Is there anything with adaptation? So there's moonshine. Oh yeah, fuck hell. We'll get that going. So everyone gets moonshine now. So a child came to the guard station, gave the guardsman a stuffed toy dog, telling them we should take it with them when they walk streets at night. Seems people appreciate the hard effort. So, yeah, fuck. Okay, technology tree. We're going for engine difference. And we're going there. We're getting shipments of coal. Promise have been fulfilled. Hope's rising. I'm going to use the patrol. How do we have over 100 people wanting to fucking leave? Now the tendency is people are hopeful enough not to join. What the fuck? Come on! These guys have arrived back with wood. That's fantastic. Excellent. Love that for them. Send these guys back out to the ice corridor. So... Okay, what now? What do we need? We've got Steam coal, coal thumper, wall drill, sawmill, gathering post. Nah, we've got... I mean, we need a resource depot. We need that for any extra wood, which is fine. We've got people, like, no one's ill. Like, we're actually doing not bad. I mean, people are ill, but they're being looked after, so that's positive. Right, we've just had that come in, which is good. What the fuck's this? Another theft. Guards may retrieve some of the food. We'll send these guys to the cave hideout. Guards succeeded. Okay. Let's go. Caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back. More importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. Do we want to build a prison though? Seems a bit shit. Our people will decide his fate? I don't like the idea of a mob. We might have to do a prison. Great, we've started the prison industrial complex for the Frostpunk universe. Oh fucking hell, people regain, okay, finally. I was like, oh god, what now? People regain hope. Okay, this is positive. Let's keep that going. 6, so bad food and cold at home. Cold at home's obviously the big issue there. House redesign is important for that. And in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll basically get the houses on the outskirts. We'll just try and get as many of them done as possible. Like, that's all we can do. You know, we're gonna have 2 levels of fucking shit in a minute. So house redesign, fuck. Why did I choose house redesign and then do that? That was, oh, I should have waited. Sir, our guards have reported this woman for attacking them on patrol. She was cursing them and hitting them with her fist when they brought her in. I would have come by myself. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything's in order, but it's just an excuse for them to make advances. Reprimand the guards? Like, what the fuck? ACAB. Okay, 10 less wood and 10 less steel to build. That's what we should have done fucking ages ago. Right. Cookhouse insulation. I think that's pretty key. House insulation would be better actually, but we'll unlock the top tier so that people aren't freezing. Okay, so now it's down to bad food, which is more on the soup side. We might actually be able to do standard meals. So we've got quite a lot of rations, so I'm kind of hoping that reduces stuff. We've got the option to do more adaptation laws. Can we do House of Pleasure? So that lowers discontent, which we don't really need again. We haven't had anyone die on us yet either, which is quite good. And fuck, we need to build a prison, because we need to do that, so... Okay, prison it is. Discontent will rise slightly, but yeah, I mean... What can you do? Okay, so... Oh, that massively jumped it. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 105... What the fuck? These fucking Londoners, man. Guards failed and now one of our people are dead. Murdered on duty. Jesus Christ. Lock him up. No space for prisoners. I will address that. It's literally being built right now. First death. We'll start a cemetery. We'll make it so it's not fucking bleak as shit. But we need to do that within like a day. Because we've just signed the law for the prison. Okay. We now have a prison. Discontent has dropped massively with the prison being built. Okay, that's fine.
On the luck. It's getting colder.
It's now getting a lot colder, which is shit. Okay. We need to start heaters in key buildings. Shit. We like desperately need, yeah. So we need a steam hub upgrade. So let's go with that. Like yeah, we need our fucking, we to be honest, we need more workshops. Okay. Stop losing limbs and shit. Fuck. Ah, we don't have care homes. Fuck. We don't have the ability. We need to wait a day and 9 hours to sign a new law. Ah, disaster. Disaster. Right, hold on. Steam hub. Get you in there, get you in there, and get you in there. Right, we should be fucking cranking out the upgrades now. Jesus. Yep, let's go. Okay, these guys are waiting because, fuck. We like desperately need to create a large thing, but nothing. How are people still? Ah, fucking hell. Sir, the guard you sent to chase the Londoners speaker away, he's dead. They hanged him from the generator. A piece of paper was found pinned to his lifeless body with liars written on it. I mean, fucking hell, that's... that's bad. Jesus. Right, raw food. Ice corridor, we'll explore that. We've found the icebound dreadnought. There was nothing that we found there at all, that was rubbish. Right, we'll add more coal. And we'll of course need more for the food ration side of things. Still got fucking nothing on the Book of Laws. The end of thievery. Sir, we've put an end to the stealing. The filthy thief is finally in prison. 53 food rations, 47 wood were retrieved. Okay, that's good. Finally. Oh, let's do that. Cool, so we can lower the number of Londoners being pricks, which is, yeah. We like so desperately need more stuff. Okay, so there's survivors there. We will try and talk to them. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are heading back home with these poor wretches in tow. And we've also got icebound dreadnought, wood, steel and steam cores. The dreadnought's stripped of useful machinery, but its hulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost. Ah, fuck, it's an outpost. Oh wait, no. On the bridge we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prostheses to make them useful. Jesus. Ruined warehouse. Okay, we'll go to the ruined warehouse from there. And you will go to the stone ship. No, they're escorting those survivors, so we can't. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, power generator upgrade acquired. Right, next up. House and okay, so it's house insulation, cookhouse insulation, all the insulations, or just general heating. I feel like a steam hub efficiency is good. So we'll do that. We just need to kind of keep it going. Steam hubs there, doing a little bit, but not loads. We'll need to do heater efficiency as well. Oh god. This is getting mucky, isn't it? And we actually need to build another cookhouse. With the road. This game is so stressful. It's so stressful. Right, scouts have reached that warehouse. They get raw food. There's snow-covered supplies. Ah, Christ, okay, here we go. Okay, next up, what we got? We've got the generator efficiency upgrade. Now we're going to go for improved heaters. We need to try and keep the level of just temperature up. And we'll get the children working in there. What's this? Fault in the system. Sir, a man is protesting in front of the prison, screaming at the top of his lungs about the abuse of our penitentiary system. Who are they locking up? He yells at anyone who passes by. Criminals are innocent people who dare speak up. Let us ignore him. Ah, fuck. I was expecting discontent to rise a little bit. I wasn't expecting to be punched in the face. Okay, we're gonna do another patrol. So we're trying to increase hope. Tendency, a handful of Londoners will start to abandon their cause. We're getting there, slowly. Obviously we've had people dying, but we've also not seen... Are we doing sustain life? Are we doing radical treatment? I think we need to get to care homes soon, so let's go with sustain life. Means they'll take up room, but it's, yeah, that's fine. Find some raw food, precious supplies. Under the snow we uncovered many crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have been there. Now obviously we're continually finding new things here, but I'm going to send these guys back. We need to start to do that a little bit more. Okay. Like, urgently needing things to improve. It's the research speed. People have abandoned the Londoners. Nice. First Londoners have been convinced to stay. We're finally getting after so long. Sir, several people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them that there's hope for us yet here. So now we're down to 83 Londoners. That's good. Hopefully that starts to kind of roll. Okay, we've got the technology tree. We're going to go with the generator efficiency 2. We want to be using as little coal as possible because we need to build those stockpiles right up. It's also getting warmer. We're back up to minus 40 degrees, which is good. And a whole bunch of workers have arrived in the city, which is... but we need to... Yeah, we'll start building some more houses. We need basically 4 new houses. We're also going to choose to upgrade some choice ones. Some people are still in tents, which was really not my intention. My intention. There you go. But we'll get them sorted out. So that's them now. Obviously we now have 171 people homeless, but it's only minus 40, so it should be fine. Haha. And then people will just start building. Then we'll send them back out to that stone ship. And we've upgraded, so now we can go for heater efficiency upgrade, so it's minus 1 coal per heater. Once we get efficiency across the board, we'll be in a not bad spot. We also have long hours of toil, so we will do regular shifts. that removes discontent, which is fine. Hopefully as these people get more and more stuff, I'll make sure that their houses are all good. I think that'll be every single house upgraded, which is good. Got Book of Laws. We're going to include the care house, so that gravely ill are kept alive in care houses, no longer burden medical posts. Resident of care houses eat half as much. Hope will rise slightly. We'll have to build a care house. That's absolutely fine. We'll build a care house. There you go. So we will build one here. Yeah, just wherever we can fit one in, really. We've got lots of food. We've got coal. We've only got 18 hours left, but it's getting there. Care homes are okay. So that's good. People are receiving care. People are going through the hospitals. We've also got raw food, wood, steel, and steel cores, which is great. We just need to keep it going. Right, so where are we sending these people? Damaged snowcat, we'll send them back there. Go do the thing. People abandon the Londoners, that's fantastic. Okay. What a lovely morning, ready to take on the day. Okay, great. So, okay, now heater efficiency is there. So what we're now going to jump to is coal mining, I think. Let's go with that. We'll try and get as many people on coal as possible. We'll want to have a massive fucking stockpile of it. Like, huge. We're going to town on that. So we're going to go there, coal mine, fire one in there. In fact, we're just going to see all the coal mine spots. We'll just go to town. And we'll make sure that they're all connected up. There we go. What's going on here? Corpses in the streets. We'll solve this problem. That's fine. We will solve that problem. And we need to build a cemetery or a snow pit. We'll build a cemetery. We'll try and increase hope. And there we go. We have tons of workers available for these coal places, so we'll do that just now. That's good. What are we researching next? We could probably just go for a coal mining optimization. Nah, we'll push on for... Hold on. Actually, I'm going to do house insulation, just because that guarantees us like a strong baseline of stuff. I might round up the Londoners, because that'll mean, yeah, now they're in like kind of free fall. So that's good. We've only got a day left as well. Shit. Oh, fuck. I was hoping that they would be less. That's a shame. Okay, that no longer has anything to do, so I'll scoop them out. People abandon the Londoners, so 54. Oh, man. See, if it's only like one a day or like one thing a day, still 50 people leaving is pretty shit. Right, okay, we now have cemetery. We will build that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We'll just build that there. And these people will start to produce coal. Discontent plummeted massively there, so hopefully burials kind of begin to happen, he says cheerily. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all." Oh, come on. Massive Londoner drop. That should be massive. Right. We will also look at... It's got to be the steam coal mine, right? Because we've got 12 steam cores, which is great. Scouts have reached the stone ship. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value. We may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Wrecked vehicle. So we'll go to wrecked vehicle now. There we go. let's see. We're actually almost about to reach full-on rations, which is pretty good. We just need to build a couple of more places. We want to get as many food rations as possible, because we'll need to store up or stock up. So let's go with raw food. And let's go with more food rations. Scouts have arrived. They've found steel at the damaged snowcat. We found some supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. And we'll head towards the frozen pond. And these folk found the wrecked vehicle. They've got steel and coal. Whilst disassembling the wreck to salvage what we could for it, we found a hidden cache of supplies. We'll take that and we'll just send them home. And I think that's gonna be that. I was expecting way more people to fucking leave, which is a bit annoying. We'll do ceremonial funerals as well, just because that boosts hope. Really surprised that there's... Okay, more people have abandoned the Londoners. We're down to 37. We can also round up Londoners, so we'll do that as well. They're down to 27, which will be much less of a kick in the stones. And we will... Obviously things are getting a little bit worse now. And we'll just make sure... I'm guessing the Londoners are about to leave, which is why all these areas are sitting with less people. Which is a little bit annoying. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to not have any leave, but ah well. Right, more coal. We'll turn on the heater here as well. Are we... I was going to say, what are we struggling with here? Okay, so we need to... Okay. It's not good. Righty, I will be back in a second. Right, so we'll continue. Right, we are struggling on the freezing coal mine front, which isn't good. So what I might do is I'll chuck a steam hub there for just now, and I'll chuck a... In fact, did I already do this? I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. Remove that. That'll get folk working. We've got the steam coal mine researched, which is good. We'll also get coal mining optimization, and we will upgrade all of these to steel coal mines. That also means that people won't be working in them while that's been built, so that should give us time for these to be toasty, which is good. Scouts have reached the frozen pond. That's great. And it is a new landmark, but there is fuck all there. Fantastic. So we'll send them back. I think that's us on our scouting. Cold in cells. One of the prisoners complaining about the cold in the cells. He claims it's torture and it's inciting other inmates to protest. We will give him an extra blanket, I suppose. We'll also see about doing that. Or not horrible. Okay, so promise fulfilled. We got people to maintain the working hours, so we're nice. Coal mining optimization's been done. Right, what now? We are needing to... We could do advanced coal mines. 900 coal per standard workday. I think we will need that. So... I think that's the thing to do. It's either that or advanced... To be honest, advanced heaters might be a good shout. Nah, we should prioritise actually producing the coal. That's what I'll do. Because we are in a kind of a race against time, I suppose. And this is it. So they are leaving. Sir, the time's at hand. So what we can do is we can actually just say stay with us, you'll die out there. And thanks to the city's high hope, most Londoners will stay. So there's a fucking couple that are deciding to leave. Full of a took. We'll end up having to rescue them as well. Probably. We'll have to send scouts after them. The Londoners file out the city. One of them stops in front of you for a moment. She looks like she's about to say anything, but she just sighs, shakes her head, and follows the others. They soon vanish into the whiteout. Their tracks erased by the tumbling snow. We'll pray for them. So what? That was like what, 27 people, which is a little bit annoying. I kind of thought we'd. You can keep them all. It is possible. I've just been a silly goose and not done it properly. So. On the bright side, less mouths to feed. That's a fucking grim way of looking at it, but we did it. Burial ceremony starting, so there's a little bit of hope, or less hope will be taken away. Scouts have returned with more coal, so that gives us a little bit of a boost. I'm just going to leave the scouts active, because I don't really want to just leave them kind of hanging. I mean, that means that they'll be waiting, but it's better to do that. Revenge served cold. Sir, the prisoner who complained about the cold was taken to the medics with severe frostbite. We will punish the wardens, because that should have been warm enough. And it is chilly, but it's not livable though, which is a bit annoying. I'll need to figure out how to do that. Okay, what we'll do is we'll look to expand the range of the thing. Also means we might be able to... I'm sure there's like... Obviously there's an economy tab. Let's have a look at the... I don't know where the... there's a Steam hub. So I don't know if that Steam hub is actually adding anything. See if I halt the operation there. Okay, so obviously that's helping the ones there. Okay, we'll keep that on. Yeah. Because we need to keep these areas warm, which is fine. It's a little bit warmer. It's only minus 50 now. And hopefully we finish the advanced coal mines. We desperately need them, so let's go. Excellent. We'll get coal mining rationalisation as well. And we will upgrade these places. Let's go. What's going on here? A desperate father. One of our people has quietly left the city in the night. He left a note. Captain, I apologise for leaving my post. I have to follow the Londoners. I have to try and bring my daughter back, or at least die with her if I can't persuade her. I'm sorry, but I can't abandon my child. Wish me luck. Okay, good luck. Okay. So this is where we need to find a way to get coal, like a lot more coal. Unexpected guests. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached the city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance and many of them died on the way. The phrase doom is coming keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them. Yeah, we'll find them. We have the resources, so we'll do that. We need to try and think about adaptation. Prosthetics. We can do out prosthetics. We can build them in a factory. I don't think we're gonna have the time more than anything. How are we doing on the purpose side? We could get a foreman, which increases the efficiency of a workplace, which is kind of handy. What we're also gonna do is we are gonna, and I hate to raise discontent, folks, but we're gonna have to, just on account of the sheer desperation we're kind of undergoing. But we need to get this going. Coal mining rationalisation has been acquired. We're now going to get gathering post insulation, and yeah, that's where we're at. We'll see about houses. Everyone's got a house. Okay, we'll just start to build more. We'll need to make sure that we've got room. I mean, I think we've got more than enough room, but we just need to kind of keep it going. Okay, so when... Yeah, okay. That's obviously chewing up our coal reserves there, which isn't great. So, okay. We basically need to like massively increase our coal production. So we've got gathering posts done. We'll get efficient gathering sorted because we want our gathering posts to gather faster. Purpose-wise, what we're going for, we're not heading towards like the massive thing there. We've got adaptation. We're not going to send the children to more labour. We don't necessarily need the House of Pleasure. We could do prosthetics. I mean, we might as well do it just so it's fair. I don't think we're going to have time to research a factory before we do all that, but resolve the situation with the incoming refugees, so that's fine. A child's plea. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. Must have been there for hours. Once you call an emergency meeting, he says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. Probably not. Yep, that's a bit of a bummer, but... Okay, efficient gathering's been researched. We can now go for... Shit, we're actually going to need to go for the upgrades to the generator. I've just realised that I have neglected that. Okay, everyone is welcome. Many of these people are sick, a huge crowd of people, many of them are sick. They say some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and they'll die without our help. Okay, so we need to get houses for people as soon as possible, so we will do that, which is fine. We also need to think about health. We need an infirmary, so we'll build an infirmary there. We'll also think about maybe shutting one of the other places. So what we will do, in fact we've got more than enough engineers for it, that's fine. So hopefully we'll actually just max out these areas, because it's like these folk will get cured. As you can see, lots of them are being treated, which is good. There's more refugees incoming, so I'm going to send out even more scouts. So we'll just try and accommodate as many people as we can. This is going to be a big issue with resource. I'm going to send out more hunters. We'll need it, basically. Come on, generator range upgrade. Don't fail us now. Okay, let's go. Let's go. What we'll do, resources we will get, nope, food, flying hunter's gear, we'll do it. So hopefully we can get that side. How is there still people who are homeless? Come on, come on. Okay, we'll build homes where we can. Transport, so that's fine. And if you actually look on the map, in fact no, it's not started yet. I thought it started way before that. Flying Hunter's gear's been researched, so they'll return more. We could do infirmaries will employ fewer people, we'll do that. We want to free up some engineers, I think. And we want as many people gathering as possible. Oh. Second wave, 70 people, 25 of them ill, 25 gravely ill. Discontent will rise, so everyone's welcome. We'll just do what we can. There's a shitload. We'll try and accommodate as many folk. We'll just do roads. We'll do more roads. That's fine. Obviously. There's a lot of them being attended just now. Hopefully a lot of that trickles. Where I need to divert Resources 2 is... I need another gathering post, I think. Yep, more gathering posts. And we definitely need... We need more resource depots. I'm just going to build small ones. I was going to try and build the bigger ones, but it's just a pain, so... okay, so these guys should do that. We'll build more coal. We need as much coal as we can. We also need more raw food. In fact, I'm going to have to build a large resource depot, am I? But we don't have enough steel for it, which is pish. Right. The good news is that we are, like, you know, 6,000 coal is very healthy, I think. It's positive, very positive. So we'll keep that going. How are we on the... yeah, we'll need even more refugees. Oh god. This is going to be tricky, like. This is going to be very, very tricky. Heating, we'll need that generator upgrade. We need the overdrive couplings as well. Shite.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Okay, temperature's falling, which isn't good.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Okay. Can we do this? We'll get overdrive couplings, I think, because we'll need them. Why is there people homeless? Did more people arrive? That was strange. Okay. Ah, it's because it's... ah, fuck. Fuck. So, now we can see clearly what the refugees were running from. The Great Frost is coming. We have to prepare our scientists so they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. Just need a day or two to prepare their instruments and sort the beacon. So, you can see that this has changed. So we will, first of all, send one to Deep Hollow. I don't think there's anything else kind of on the map. We'll go to the Snow Burrows with the other group. That is where we're at, I'm afraid. Overdrive couplings will also go with boosted fucking steel. Right. Advanced steelworks, we'll take it. People are... people are gonna freeze to death. It's gonna be my fault. Okay. Okay. 8,000 coal, that's really, really strong. That's really good. People are hungry, but I don't quite know why. Tons of people are falling sick, which is not good. It does make me want to build another infirmary, just to make sure that these people are being looked after. So we'll do that. The last thing I want is a whole bunch of people dying. "17 gravely sick. Advanced steelworks, let's... of course we don't have enough for that. That would be too easy. Okay, first steelworks done. And... a second... ah shit, I just used the foreman on the wrong place. There we go. Advanced steelworks there. Cool. Okay. Scouts have reached the snow, so they found more survivors. Ah! Right, bring the sick to our city. That's, yeah, fine. Right, what else we got? We've got, well, gonna have to go for the generator upgrade if I want to try and increase the level of heat. You can see that we're about to plummet 2 levels again. It'll be minus 70, which will be rough. Find more survivors here. We'll bring the wounded to the city. This is not gonna go well. At least people are being healed. Well, we've got 50 people being treated at the moment, which is like, oofed. Oh god, what's this? Runaway child. Sir, a man is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she was always very impulsive and she scares easily, the father explains. Must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have left. We'll just equip him for the journey. Go for it. Best of luck to you. I've got other stuff to deal with. More people have arrived. We need to build more houses. Fuck. I can totally see why some people don't play games like this, because it's stressful. I feel for everyone in this town. In this small town that I've let down massively. We've got minus 70 now. Hope is falling. More people will end up being sick. We should probably halt operations there. Just because folk are going to freeze their fucking butts off. And of course these people have joined as well. What we can do though is build more steam hubs. So I'm going to do that. I think we're okay here actually. Right, okay, Jesus. Camp Compass, go. Oh Christ. I don't know how long that'll be until they go, but okay, we've got this. Generator range. Yep, do it. Make it so. Citizens are getting limbs amputated. It's fine. We do need another infirmary. But we are obviously not producing any wood because I stopped production there. So what instead I'm going to do is I'm going to build a steam core, a steam hub right outside. Because we need people working there. Sorry, we do. Cool. Generator. Okay, that's positive. Next up, we need wood. Fuck. I am a fool. Okay, we'll just soldier on, I think. Obviously really hoping that one of our people that fuck. They're dying because they're not getting into medical areas, which is really annoying. Stop dying, for fuck's sake. Honestly. Okay, well, we've got that. We won't survive this. Have some faith, please. Can some people have faith in me for once? Infirmary checklists. We should fucking grab that. Get these people back out and stop being ill. I don't understand. Am I? Is this? This is people who are being cured and like aren't in housing because they're in hospital. I think that's how it works, but it's okay. We'll build a house. Infirmary checklists. Okay, so that should, in theory, start to process people a lot faster. We do need that generator bypass, so that requires 120 wood. And the day shift is done. Camp Meteor leads to a large crater and a scattered convoy. There is fuck all in that camp. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to survive, to be honest. I know what it is. It's the people who've arrived back in the town who were originally from the outposts. That's what's happened there. It's fine. Okay, we've got food, we've got coal. Those are like the key things. Scouts have reached there. Camp compass. We will escort the scientists to our city. It means that fortified hut in the ice caves. I mean, fucking nah, it's not happening. Ah, what's this? Hungry mother. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cook says she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain. Yeah, give her 2 food rations. Like, honestly, it's 2, and we've got lots, actually. We've done quite well in that regard. Right, where we need to really crack this is... Okay, so it's got a little bit warmer. That's good. Ah, what's now? Food theft causes riots. We'll need to post guards to supervise the cooks, I think. Scouts have reached the crater. We will quickly search the crater. We will take some useful technology, it says. Do we go to the ice caves? Or do we... Nah, we go to the scattered convoy. I think the fortified hut and the ice caves, we're not making it to. Right, what now? We've almost got enough for this. Go, 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 go! Okay, so... we're gonna... I think it's the thing to do, but we'll just, like, equip more gathering posts. We'll try and get the coal up. We need more resource depots. Like, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, we'll just invest in coal and food. And we'll equip people there, and we'll equip people there. Okay, these guys have returned to the city. There is now need to find them homes. I don't have the wood for that, though. Shit. Or do I? Do I have enough for... No, I do not. I have tents. Do you want to live in a tent? I can do you 1 tent. Great. I mean, 6 people are going to be out in the cold. Okay, scattered convoy. There's nothing to do here. Ah, fuck. Right. Okay, we'll go to that ice crevice on the way back. These scouts, I think, are just going to have to roll with it, I'm afraid. Yeah, so what? So these people are not going to get sick. Doom-mongering drunks. Sir, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us all. Ah, fucking pricks, man, honestly. Just behave. So as you can see here, the temperature will drop, the temperature will drop, and the temperature will drop. We'll be absolutely fucked. So yeah, we'll have to just grit our teeth and hope for the best.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Okay, so we are working at kind of maximum capacity here. I don't know whether I need the steelworks anymore, but I'll make that home, and I will make a home there, and I'll hook that up. It's fine. Ten people? What? 10 people died because 6 people were there. Fuck's sake. That is annoying.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
I realised that I have not upgraded the beacon for the stereo. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, I think that just gives us more accurate data on the temperature drop, so see how we do. Scouts have reached the crevice, they found survivors. Yeah, we'll bring them to the city. That's all we're going to be able to do. Because it goes temperature drop, then hell on Earth.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
What's going on now? Prayer at work. We'll let them do whatever they want to do. Whatever makes them comfortable, considering we're about to get fucked by the weather. Oh great, so they actually acquired the generator safety bypass from one of the things. The beacon now can gauge the severity of incoming storms. That's useful, kind of. We'll just get the insulation for that. Prepare for the storm. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. So we will need to heat our homes properly. Generators ready. We did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. All our homes and workplaces should be as warm as possible. The cold that's coming could kill in minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking tight, to be honest. I'm expecting many a death.
Work day end. It's time for rest.
Right, we'll disband the scout groups. And to be honest, we will dismantle this outpost. And we will tell you to... Can I tell them to come back to the city? Yep, let's do that. Okay. How we doing? It says recall, but I'm guessing that's... Jesus, we need more food. Fuck. Right, resources, resource post. Okay, let's go. 3,774 rations. How? Let's go. Fight over supplies. Sir, an argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources their facility produces so they can prepare for the storm. Came to blows, and though no one was seriously injured, tensions are running high. Ugh. Not good. Raw food, food rations. We need a fucking... We need another cookhouse. It's gonna get colder. Shite. How do we have mob storms? We have 24 hours to supply 1,320 wood. What the no? What the fuck no? I fucking... You're joking, right? 24 hours to 1,300. No, the city comes first. I'm sorry, dudes. Like, what the fuck? It's not happening. We've currently got 11 wood. That's not fucking happening at all. Oh, man. All teams are back in the city. Okay, so... Oh, no, we do not want to make more hunters' hangars. We want cookhouses. We'll put a cookhouse there, and we'll put a cookhouse there, and we will just make sure that they can cook, really. So we will send in the children. So we need like a grand more. Oh shit. Okay, the cooking's doing really well actually. Okay, 3,774. We should have that by the time that the these guys come back from their thing. Phew, right. What else? We've got. Might as well just resource depot it. And we'll put these on coal. We'll just try and get as much coal as we can. This is gonna be so down to the fucking wire. Holy shit.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Advanced coal mine. Advanced coal mine. Minus 80. Ooh.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Okay. Oh, we're so close to the food rations. Might switch to soup. That would piss a lot of people off, wouldn't it? Let's build another resource depot. Right, okay, so we've got no time to do anything. Shit. Almost there. We're gonna have another dip in temperature. This is the super bad temperature where it just gets progressively fucking worse from here, doesn't it? The storm hits the city, a howling gale bursts upon the city, the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind, pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal, hunting is impossible, the soil in the hothouses will freeze, we'll have to make do with the food that we've stockpiled. So I was fucking ball hair off of it, and we now survive the storm. Okay, hopefully our cookhouses will be okay, but yeah, all we can really do is buckle up now. It actually also means I'm going to halt operations in all of the main work areas. I basically want people to be staying indoors if they can. Obviously the coal production side of things will need to continue. The public house, I think I'll have to shut down as well. It's a bit cold. Yeah, let's just try and keep the focus in. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any more research, I don't think. So I'll shut them as well. No point in having people, you know, sitting in them throughout the day if it's not actually contributing to anything. Hunter's Hangar's grounded, so there's no much point in them being there. I don't even know if it's worth... So that's... Yeah, I mean, the facility's disabled by the storms anyway, but I'll just make sure that no one's... I don't know. I don't know if it's they like sit there expecting, but yeah. Now comes the mad race. We actually do have enough food, I think. But it is just survival now. And it's going to get progressively colder each night. So minus 90 at the moment. Wouldn't wish that on fucking anybody, really. We seem to be doing okay. Obviously we've still got coal. That's good. But it's just going to become worse and worse up until the very end. Yeah, -7 from the winter, so most places are fucked. Oh god, what now? Danger of collapse, sir. One of our engineers wants to tell you he's concerned about the danger that the cold poses to our mines. We're doing everything we can to heat the mines, but the air we're pumping into the shafts is so cold now, the hydraulic roof supports are starting to freeze. When they do, the tunnels will start collapsing. Ugh, fuck. How many days we got? We've got about a day of fuck's sake, right, okay, oh, it's over. Is that only a day's worth of coal? 7,000 coal, and that's a day. The mines are freezing. And 10 volunteers will be sent to each mine. Some of them may die. Well done, men. Or people in general. Fucking good luck. Gathering post. That's getting too cold now. The coal thumpers are too cold. Oh, fuck. Just, oh no. I mean, we could actually turn on the... Yeah, we'll have to turn on these. They're getting chilly, but they're not like... Okay, come on. Okay, people are just getting frostbite now, so maybe that's not worth it. Well yeah, we'll turn off the coal thumpers because people are just getting ill. I imagine there will be a collapse and people will die. More hands needed. Do we send more? Ah, fuck it. It's all hands on deck. Do your part for the city. 15 of our people are dead. Oh, fuck. Come on, we've got this. We've got... The temperature will drop significantly. Minus 100. Hell has frozen over. You're not fucking wrong. We're gonna have to hold on a wee second here. So let's just think tactically about that. So is it worth that heater can go on? Mine's operational. 45 people gave their lives for that coal mining. Don't know how I feel about that. Cookhouses, they can be shut down. Medical posts need to be up and running. I'm just thinking, is there any... Nah, we kind of need that. Oh no. Okay, these people are sick, but they're like... Ah, come on. Okay, we don't need these cookhouses open. Let's get them shut. Okay, how we doing? How we doing? Those coal mines are... Even though it's a coal mine, it's chilly. Oh god, the temperature's about to drop another level and then it drops 3 whole levels. We can do this. Come on, folks. We've got this. We've got 109 people sick. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've ran the calculations with the new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperatures before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread. People are losing hope. Ah, we're fine. Just keep up the good work. We've got so many ill people. This is not good. Ah, shit. What's going on here? People refuse to work. Let them stay home. Like, we can't... Yeah. Severe frostbite, people are being amputated, we've got 12 gravely sick. We're going to start to see a massive dropout of people. We're going to have to overdrive this. We'll see the temperature heat overlay. What can we... It's like, we can't really afford to turn any of these off. These are all houses. That's a very cold house. All the houses are very cold. Yeah, that's... Yeah. And yeah, fucking great. Love it. Love the stress. We've got this. Come on, just survive. You've got like 1 day. Come on, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You've got this. What we'll do actually is we'll just shut down all of the places now. Gathering posts are not required. We can't do anything. And if I halt their operations, they should actually all stop their heaters as well, I would hope. The guard station can go... the guard station can't go home. Fuck. $125 sick. No, this is... Oh god, this is gonna be a fucking disaster. Darkest before the dawn. Come on, we've got 1 day left. 1 day, it drops by 3 and then it spikes. Come on. Panic spreads, let everyone stay home. Come on, we've got this, we just need to survive a day. A single day. And Overdrive has went mental. Miracles happen. Sir, it's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter's back. He brought her with... What the how did he survive minus 120 out there? He says that he found her soon after leaving the city. They got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They're both exhausted and frostbitten, but... What lull in the blizzard? It's been fucking... Oh, God. Come on. We've got this. Panic spreads. Let them stay home. Come on. Don't fail me now. Oh god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die massively. Why are you asking me to do this just now? Ah, nah. We've got 3 hours left. The generator's shutting down. Oh god. Work ceases. Yeah, I mean... We've got... I don't think we're gonna die. This will be so embarrassing. 2 of our people died, 3 of our people died, 2 of our people died. 1 of our people died. Another 1 of our people died. The storm ends. The winds die down, the temperature finally starts to rise, and eerie silence descends on the city. But we fucking managed to do... Holy shit! We did it, we survived the final blow, we will live. Imagine how mental it would feel going from minus 150 outside to minus 40. You'd be like tropical weather. What an effort that was. We started as a small society, some refugees, and we became a dictatorship. 80 people, no food, old habits. I do love that it builds out. I think it actually builds out what you did, which is kind of neat. Parents lost their children? Sure did. No thanks to me. Actually, lots of thanks to me. And every day was a struggle, so we adapted. I mean, we tried. Prisons, watchful guards, work oversight, morning gatherings. I liked how that descended in the list of severity there. Yeah, I think we haven't crossed the line. Nice. Or not awful. You can you can go the full thing. If I'd unlocked all the propaganda center and stuff like that, you can obviously go to the nth degree. I was trying to do that there without going too extreme. 593 people in a city by the end is not too bad considering what we started with. I'm quite content with that. So that is the kind of core experience of Frostpunk. There's scenarios as well that I'll briefly touch on. So there's the Arks, the Refugees, the Fall of Winterhome, the Last Autumn, and On the Edge. So there's a whole bunch. I might end up doing some of them. I'll decide. Obviously, after doing the full main campaign, it feels like oofed. There's quite a lot. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really excited for Frostpunk 2. I believe it comes out sometime in September, actually a wee bit before my birthday, so I'm looking forward to it. But until next time, folks, catch you in a bit. Bye bye.